Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Conqueror, and this is the Roman Reclamation campaign. The war with the Mamluks is going well. We've finally found their army here. It doesn't look like they have any intention of actually moving against us with aforementioned army. Oh no, our master recruiter died. It's a shame. We don't need to get a level 2 advisor for Miltech right now. No, that's for sure. Siege ability seems pretty good, as does maintenance. 2.5% maintenance, though, really is an extremely small modifier. Let's get the siege ability, I think. Get substantially less attrition in all of these sieges is going to be useful. So to review our goals, for those of you that are watching these one day after another, which I know that most of you do, we're going for this much land, I think. It's going to cause some pretty serious aggressive expansion with the Muslims. The White Horde is actually going to potentially join a coalition. We should declare on the White Horde just before we finish this war, I think. Our mission requires us to take these two provinces off them, which I think will be good for our Black Sea trade ambitions as well. We may nab these two off them as well. Although I don't know if our CB will let us, so we will have to see. Okay, can we maintain 3 generals right now? No, I would like to be able to maintain an additional general, if that's plausible. So who are these? Tunisians. The different flags in this mod occasionally throw me off. I never recognise Tunis's flag. It looks too much like the Turkish Empire flag in this one. Alright, so the renowned university's finished here, which means I fully expect this art centre to get upgraded very soon. Should be a good day. Oh, did the art centre get downgraded when we lost our court level? That might be it. I don't remember if it was that way around, though. I thought we lost the art centre before we went down a court level. Not certain. Roman forces have recovered a Christian relic from the Surrey church where it was being held as a vial of Christ's blood. Collected during his crucifixion and preserved for all time. Sure, give me a... Oh, it's a... What is it, for 80 years? For a trade route? Where is it going? I mean... A little bit more trade power there doesn't seem worth it, to be honest. Let's just get the prestige. Put it on display. So I'm going to put these guys down here. I think there's going to be enough supply. Nearly. If we merge up, we should have enough. And then as soon as we win this siege, we're going to move straight on these guys. We should be able to move there once we win this. I don't know if this fort's going to block us or not. Well, we could actually just go and start sieging that now as well. These guys should certainly be able to go there. These guys can if they move through reinforcements. It's dry lands, so I'm content to take the engagement here. They don't have extra guys ready to reinforce, so should be a pretty easy victory here. Oof. Yeah, our morale advantage is a little outrageous. 4.6 to 2.6 means stack wipe. Yeah. Yep. Good. The other thing we could do in this peace deal, we could just like sneak in here and take the Holy City as well. Yeah, I do want to do that. I want to see if there are any special events about us holding Jerusalem. Do we have a major, whatever it's called, temple? Great Cathedral. Yeah, we do. I want to try and get some more great cathedrals to increase our missionary strength. Hey, split level 2, ideal. Just before we reach level 3, I think we will start considering revoking some privileges. Our guys are so loyal right now that I think if the burghers or greater nobles demanded privileges, we could say no without too much of a problem resulting. So, Bohemia, peace with France? France, what are you up to? Huh, I don't know what was happening there. Anyhow, yeah, so is there a port anywhere here? There's level 0 here, and it's already got a town hall, so we could build a level 1 port here, and that would let communication efficiency get down here. I think we are going to do this. Take this province and this province. There are some Orthodox types still living in Jerusalem. Cool. So that seems profitable to me. I think it's still the right idea to keep plowing through state religion ideas before I do this coring. We'll have a serious admin point core deficit that we're going to need to catch up on, but I mean, that seems fine to me, really. It's not like it's going to be huge challenge to catch up on or anything. We're making a sizable number of admin points right now, and we are fully centralized, so now we're making even more admin points per month. Fantastic. I think one thing people suggested was we should take an exclave. Just take, like, this region here. Because it's so good for trade and urbanization and stuff. I'm not going to do that. I am going to do a slow conquer round, I think. With the one exception of maybe rushing Jerusalem here. But I think that is what I'm going to go for. Losing that. Apart from anything else, now that pop-up pops up and reminds me. It's going to help with the... it's going to help with the... the Islam in Decline event. If we conquer the whole area. I'm really not looking forward to trying to hold on to this desert here with the tribals and all that. It's going to be problems. It's going to be problems. Wow. Erudite, aren't I? Alright, that must be enough. We crushed the only army you sent against us, and we've decimated your Levantine forts. Yes, it is enough. And if I were to just take a little bit more. How about this, actually? We don't get the important inland province with the beautiful, oops, with the beautiful Silk Road. But it's contiguous, which is nice. It gets us this fort. And it gets us contiguous all the way down to Jerusalem. It's all easier communication efficiency. That does put Fars in if we do this. If I do this, we're going to get a coalition. Probably. Let's take a look at troop numbers. I mean, everyone's so insignificant by comparison to us. Like, Fez has 10k. I'm just looking for Muslims. Jalirids have 8k. I think we can do it. I think we can take this. Which is outrageous. But I think we can do it. Adding in this make a huge difference? Not really. It looks nicer. Although it's inland. I don't want to take too much inland territory if we can avoid it. Maybe I should not take this. It's quite a bit of aggressive expansion, and it's inland quite a long way from home, so we'd have real trouble with communication efficiency. Maybe we don't take this either. That's quite a bit less aggressive expansion. Yeah, I quite like the look of this. Maybe we go even further round. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's pretty good. Fars is 4 in. Maybe just don't take that one. That was a big one. No, let's do it in stages. It's fine. We'll do a Levantine peace deal. And I think this looks good. Because sieging down the forts took so little time. And this only puts the Jalirids at 78, which means they will be below 50 by the time the Mamluks can join. It doesn't get Fars against us. Let's go for this. And I can cancel a bunch of your calls down here. Oh, someone's saying if we burn down the Kaaba, which is the big black box with some meteorite in it in Mecca, it causes a new sect of Islam to rise up, which helps with converting the area because you have lots of religious division between your enemies, which is useful. End your alliance with Fez. They've just been... They're relatively strong, so it seems worthwhile. Alright, let's do it. The conquest of the coast. Captured heathen temple, we will of course hand over to Orthodox priests. Look at that. Fantastic. Slightly overextended, 180% now. Expand it. Ooh, invite Christian pilgrims with Jerusalem finally in our hands. It is now safe for large masses of pilgrims to once again visit the holy sites. Cool. We get trade power, tax modifier, yearly prestige, that's nice. Costs 100 admin power. We'll do it when we have an admin power surplus. It's not desperately important right now. Fantastic. Well, I'm expecting to see huge unrest all the way down this coast, but the communication efficiency shouldn't be too bad. Sorry, I'm not speaking very clearly. The communication efficiency shouldn't be too bad. We've got 2 level 1 ports and a level 2 port down here. I think that could be okay. Anyway, let's declare war on the White Horde immediately before they have a chance to join a coalition against us, in case they are going to. And let's start trekking north. 2 of us can start walking, and the others can take the boats. I will deploy the fleet in this war to help with coastal sieges. So the early declaration might mean they siege down a couple of our provinces. That's something I can I can live with. Let's go straight to the front, I think. So in this war, and back down to Shabby Court, we did just take a crazy amount of land, so that's actually very fair. Court. Give them another 18, 19. Very significant yearly court spending now, almost up to a full month. I'll give them some stipends, get them up there. Alright, now hold steady, please, at level 3 court for me. Thank you. Are we continental? Still not. He hasn't recalculated yet, would be my guess. Let's get these guys positioned into the blockades. And then anyone spare. One guy. Alright, let's not bother. Okay. Men go marching north. So, how many are we facing? Loads of cav. Oh my lord! 38,000 cavalry. Holy crap. Okay, we may need to be careful here. That's a lot of horde troops they just rose up. We're going to... well, we'll do our best to try and wipe out most of them, before, not most of them, but a lot of them before they can rally up. So let's start charging north here. Headlong into them. Get me these guys as soon as possible. God, yeah, there are a lot of them. Oh, and there we go. The coalition is going to form. We'll see if it actually gets big enough to be a threat. We've been... I mean, it might be time to do a little bit of... go easy on the east for a while. Let the Muslims calm down about our aggressive expansion. You know, I always say, like, the Muslims and stuff in this context. It's not just randomly, for the record. I say calling them the Muslims because it's relevant to the aggressive expansion, because you get more aggressive expansion with the same religious group. So it makes sense to compartmentalize aggressive expansion management by religion group. I'm not just randomly talking about annoying the Muslims. So in this war, yes, we cannot take these provinces because they're outside the old Roman borders. We can, however, take Crimea. So that's all we're after. And maybe some more reps and cash, but, you know, they go without saying. I would also like to take this province off Genoa soon. To help keep going with our control over the Black Sea. Patriarch returns to where is this? Here, cool. It was the original seat of one of the 5 patriarchs of the early church, until the patriarch was forced to flee persecution. Now the province has come into the hands of an Orthodox nation like ours. His successor has decided the time is right to return. Nice, welcome in home. So 20% of this population converts to Orthodox, and we gain 16 prestige. Sweet. But no missionary. Not for that one, anyway. Alright, these guys arriving here. I think we can take these guys. Their tech should be rubbish, right? Yeah, they're only at level 14 tech. But the all-cav armies are dangerous. Because cavalry is very, very good at fighting. Fate of the Callow... this thing. We're going to confiscate it. We're going to shut it down, take its cash. St. Thomas's Christians. Our governor abroad reports a startling discovery. Christians living in foreign lands they call home, and as their ancestors have for over 1,000 years. Sadly, these are not Orthodox Christians, however. In fact, they have more in common with the Jews instead. They prefer the term Assyrian Church of the East, or St. Thomas's Christians. They claim that St. Thomas himself travelled eastwards to spread the good news of Jesus Christ to them personally. Our priests, however, identified them as something more sinister, the Nestorian heresy. Like the heretic patriarch Nestorius, they too preached the idea that Christ was had two separate natures, human and divine. Makes them dangerous heretics. Greet them as fellow Christians. In which case we try and convert them, or wipe out this heresy. Yeah, let's try and convert them through peaceful means. Sure, why not? Not the most fanatic choice, but that's okay. Let's let these guys lock, and then we'll go take them out. Yeah. Never mind me saying, oh dear, this could be quite tricky. Actually, the tech advantage is going to make it trivial. Serbia disloyal again? Yeah, because we'll just tank prestige to try and get this annexation done. It's fine. Them being a historical rival is compacted with the fact that declaring ourselves sons of Rome even makes our vassals hate us, which it shouldn't. It doesn't make any sense, but oh well. Armenia. Alright, Jelirids. Probably going to join a coalition against us. Yep, there they go. Well. We've got quite a bit of money right now. I'm tempted to train another 13,000 men to disencourage that coalition from firing. Yes, I'm going to do it. We're under half our force limit right now, so it's not too outrageous a proposition that we might want to train some more men. Just keep wiping these guys out. Ooh, nice. The governor of this place has taken possession of a great temple. Ooh! Where is this? MEIOU. Right, in in Jerusalem. There's a great temple here. No, there isn't. Must be talking about something else. A great temple there over loud protestations of its priests. An architectural masterpiece. It stands in unearthly glory, yet it also stands in defiance of the Orthodox Church. We can't allow it to continue to operate. The only question is what to do with it. Hand it over to Orthodox priests, gain some legitimacy. Turn it into a palace, more admin points, or loot and burn. Let's turn it into a palace. Oh yeah, we're going to set up a palace in the Dome of the Rock. Empire runs on paper. Indeed it does. Paper that we process in the Dome of the Rock. Ooh, okay, there's their big army. A slight concern. Let's rally up people. I'm prepared to give up the siege progress to ensure a victory here. I didn't actually want to catch them here on a river crossing. But with enough reinforcements, should be fine. Oh god, even one of them's going to beat them. Wow. Wow, these guys are worthless. Recovery. Nice. Orthodox Pentarchy. Bringing more local missionary strength, more prestige. That's what we like to see. Yeah. We did actually have time for the others to arrive, but we would have won even if we hadn't. I think. Let's split up and get both these sieges going. And in fact, let's make sure the cannons are on the northern one, and we'll give them a siege leader. Cool. So they're probably ready to give up now if we have considered to have occupied a local fort, which we're not. So let's focus all our efforts on this siege, and then once we've won this siege, we'll be able to take both provinces. Islam in decline. Tell that to these guys. Yes, so fair amount of Sunni rebels. I think we're going to just ignore them for now. Well, no, we can send these guys south straight away, actually, because it's only this siege we need to win, and then we've got this handled. Ah, yep, there we go. So, give me these two. Very small amount of aggressive expansion. Oh, excuse me. Running Theodora without occupying forts in the area? Check again, sir. Alright, well, we better do that as well, then. Shame that it doesn't recognise that we've got a fort in the area in Crimea. I guess because it's a local fort, it's not counting. But the one in Theodora is also a local fort, so... Oh, well. U9 can go privateer the Aegean for me. Sorry, the Adriatic. Right. You guys can get on the boat. Get ready to help deal with these guys. No, not these ones. Whoops. You go to the Adriatic. You guys aren't down here. Good. New Patriarch. Lots of land being recovered here. Quite a few events. Should be able to deal with you before you win the siege. And you're going very slowly. I guess the autonomy hasn't had time to tick up much. No, it's pretty high. I'm surprised. Why is my defensiveness doing so well down here? Oh, it's not. Not sure what that's about then. Interesting. You guys hop on the boats. As soon as we win this, we'll be able to end this war. Pretty much re-establishing Roman borders in the Black Sea then. I think Tana is historically Roman as well, though. We should actually get a claim on there so I can try and threaten war on them. You guys are now up to the right number of men. Let's have you over here. We'll do a big... Oh, they're already... I thought they were at negative 49. Well, we definitely can't get in there before this tick, so cross your fingers. Unfortunate. Let's see if we can win before the next monthly tick, though. That would be good. Alright, we're down a advisor, are we? Sure. I'm loath to get a level 2 advisor when we have so many military points just going to waste. Okay, there goes Theodoro, which means you can come back from Genoa. You guys can hop on the boats and get transported straight down here. Okay, easy victory against them, of course. You guys can divert to a new destination. Okay, and the general can come south. Excellent. Instant siege back because we managed to beat them before the monthly tick, so they couldn't get any defenders over the first 100. Alright, you're willing to peace out now. Of course you are. You know when you're beaten. Transfer trade power? No. Way too much expense. There we go. Beautiful. And mission complete. Phenomenal. Get me a core there instantly. And a nice modifier for a while. Recover Antioch for Rome. Oh, that seems pretty good, to be honest. It's going to give us claims, and we could core it all for free if we pull it off. So, yeah, it seems like a very sensible next war against the Mamluks. Once we've stabilised the situation on the coast a bit. Spoils of war. Sure, put some in the court. Try and help out a bit there. Okay, and that fabrication on Genoa can resume now. See, they're counter-espionaging me. It's... I don't know. Maybe they cheat on counter-espionage, maybe they don't, but it always feels like they do. I haven't spied on them for ages. Good, that's a respectable court. Now, what, they've been counter-espionaging me for like the last 50 years? Seems unlikely. And if they have, that's a devastating waste of a diplomat for the AI. Yes, got that before they finish the siege. Ideal. Alright, chaps, return home. And we shouldn't go to war over here yet. I was thinking we could go to war over here and it wouldn't matter if we caused a little bit of a coalition over here. But of course, because the coalitions would merge up, it would be a terrible idea to cause a coalition in Italy right now. So, situation handled over here very nicely. Let's ship the men home. Looks like here has enough supply limit. Sunni rebellion crushed, so we could deport rebel supporters. Give us some expulsion of heretics. Policy of intolerance and fanaticism all seem good. War exhaustion will tick away pretty quickly. Let's do it. You don't get to rebel against the Empire of the Romans and live. You do get to live, as long as you live somewhere else. So, quite a few separatist movements rising right now. And still no conversions available. How pious are we right now? We are at 100% fanaticism. Might be a good time to get some little bit of unrest reduction from the burghers. And keep giving the lesser nobles those gifts. I really feel like once the... oh, nice. Getting there, though. 0.1 now on these guys. 0.1. It's not huge, but this is where we just convert to Miaphysite and ruin our run. We do have an Inquisitor available, but obviously I want to finish this idea group first, because it's more valuable than the Inquisitor. Quite substantially more valuable. Bosnia, were you always independent? Oh, okay. Liberate the faithful against... Oh, good lord. I guess that's from our... I'm just trying to see... Oh, I can close all this way. That's from our religious idea group. Apparently you only get the new CBs once you're at peace. Interesting. Or maybe it's because we weren't at 100% fanaticism before. Interesting. 555 now. Up to 0.2. Getting there. Religious scandals gone. That will help with sun rest. Some of it, anyway. Oh, right. Yes, the rebels. Sorry, I forgot about you. Send someone to deal with them. Let's have these trade ships gather up. We don't need a galley. I guess we captured that at some point. We'll just get rid of it. I could sell it, but it's 20 ducats. So I'd rather just keep making progress. Happy Merchants is expired. A little bit of input lag there. Split twice, thank you. Okay, some of you can go up to the Adriatic. And the rest of you can stay on Egypt. So our control over the Levant is growing. The Levant... I don't think this is part of the Levant. I think the Levant is just this area. But I guess for the trade node, this is probably the... Well, no, Damascus is a very... Not Damascus. Baghdad is a very prosperous trade region. I was going to say this is the most important part for trade, but I don't know if that's true. But anyway, our trade is now substantial enough here that I'm going to check. Oh, it's all going to Egypt. Where can you send it? You can send it directly to the Aegean. So let's see. Our merchant in... We might want a merchant up here too. We really need trade ideas. Maybe we should take that next. Let's try sending the one from Egypt. Currently 16.48. And obviously, as we conquer more and more into the Levant with this mission, it's going to be more and more profitable to have a merchant over here because of our increasing trade power. So there we go. Now we have some viable conversions. Fantastic. Let's get started on these. We are currently missing one because of our, what do you call him? Missionary work on those Nestorian heretics. We should have that sorted pretty soon. And then we'll be able to... Oh! Our nation rank is trained. Oh, nice. Due to the government rank significant, we are now a cultural union of Turco-Byzantine cultures. Nice. Which means our conversion strength in all of these Turkish provinces just went up by 2%, I think. It's pretty nice. So yeah, I got 3.4 progress here now. Nice. Doing it in only 2 years. Exquisite. Let's check out the general thing. Yeah, loads able to convert now. Excellent. Excellent news. And of course, once we get Just War done, we're going to be in a very good shape. Sweating sickness spreads through Byzantium, but not actually a plague, thank goodness. Anna flees the city. Do we have enough cash right now? Actually, we can just pray. Sure, pray. That'll fix it. Okay, right. Well, that's the end of that episode. We made great gains in the Levant. Fantastic. We are going to have to spend a little while dealing with the fallout. But I think with the new conversion strength coming through, the union with the Turkish cultures, the Turkic cultures, it's fantastic. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.